Hey, it's Amy with Amy and Art Designs. Come on in and say hi. I am so excited to be here. Y'all, I got my computer back and I am happy again. So I have a computer now for production on the laser, and I have my laptop so I can come craft with you guys with a better view and my dual cameras. And it feels like all is well in my world. And on top of that, y'all, I have a new table. So I'm so excited to have a new table that doesn't shake. All kinds of fun stuff going on around in here. So, guys, come on in and say hi. Let me know what you're up to today. I would love to know what you're doing, what's going on, what have you been crafting. Tell me in the comments, and I want to say hi. So I'm just sharing this to my groups so people know. And then we are going to make a sign attachment today. So I had some new products come out, and I wanted to share this with you because it's one of, I think, the most favorite products that I have, because once you have the base done, everything else is really easy, right? Like it's not tricky to do at all. The other parts are pretty quick and simple. So let's talk about the sign attachment. And then the other reasons I want to show you guys, I want to show you how to make this Hello Spring sign attachment, because we had some new stuff come out and that was crazy popular. And so I wanted to show you guys. We'll make it together, and then hopefully you guys will have yours in a couple of days. So let me show you what we're doing, and then I will say hi to everybody, and then we'll get started. So this is the 12-inch interchangeable sign. And so if you've never seen it before, if you've seen it before, great. So this is this part. It's like the words, right? And it goes into here. You could paint this however you want, obviously. I did mine really neutral. And then this pops out like this, okay? And so these two parts come out. And then the cool thing is the bow is also interchangeable, and you just attach it with a pipe cleaner, okay? So we're going to make all the things, and let me show you some of the signs we have. I'll show you. This is St. Patrick's. Let me say hi to everybody, and then if you're new here, make sure you're saying hi too, because we want to know who you are. And if you were watching on the replay, tell me that too. Isn't that cute? I mean, I just love this. Okay, so Kim, hey Kim. Lisa, hey girl. Christina, how's the recovery going? Linda, you're painting your Easter tray. Oh, I can't wait to see it when it's done. I had so much fun painting mine. Oh, Kim made a big pot of chili, and you're going into the craft room to finish your gnomes. Awesome. Hey, Juanita. Renee. Ooh, what are you going to do? Tell us about it. New job, girl. I just told my friend, like, if I had to interview for a job, I don't know what I'd do. Oh, the birthday set is so cute. I just actually cut more of those because I think that I'm out of stock. And Elaine. Hey, Elaine. A few more months and you'll be back. Oh, girl, I'll tell you what. Do you hear my dogs? Help me. So I'm going to add my extra camera, and hopefully they'll behave. I'm so happy to have this back. I don't know what we're going to do when they take it away. So look at my new table. Less shaking, a little less shaking. Let's look at some of the attachments we have and just pretend like, so this is the Hello Spring attachment set. I mean, how cute is this? I know, the dogs. Oh, Speedy and Gracie. Okay. I'm still kind of getting used to the new table. So let me see if I'm just going to. Okay. So I want to pull this back a little more if I can. Okay. I think that's as far as it's going to go. All right. So we have Hello Spring. There we go. This is so cute. You have a birdhouse, a flower pot. You have 3 little birds. I'm missing a bird wing. I'll have to go grab a bird wing. umbrellas, rain boots, and this little bird, this is the part I want to show y'all. Hey, Melinda. And so this little bird this is called a spacer. So you see that? This is a spacer. And so your bird sits right on top, okay? And that way it kind of gives it a little bit of dimension. You can just put the flowers where you want some on the flower pot, whatever. I might have knocked the wing off too when I was in here. I'm really good. That's why I tell you, I'll take care of your pieces. And then these are the words. So this is Hello Spring. We have a lot of different attachments. Not all of them are in stock at the same time. Let me show you some. If you've never seen this before, the link's at the top. So let me show you some we've made in the past. I just store mine in a plastic box. And then get them out. So like, here's the sunflower one we made. It says, "You are my sunshine." I used Chippy paint on that. And then the bow. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, the Merry Christmas. Santa's nose came off. You guys, sometimes with your wood attachments, because wood expands and contracts. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Karen. Your pieces will come loose when you store them. It's not a big deal. It's nothing to stress about. Just glue it back on, okay? So like, I'll just have to pop his nose back on. See? So this was Merry Christmas. There were a bunch of different Christmas ones. Maybe too many choices for Christmas. This was the first one we ever did. Such good memories. Home Sweet Home. And then here's the bow for that. I have bow kits if you want them. Oh, this was the bow for Christmas. Look, how cute is this? Look at this ribbon back here. Oh, so cute with the Santa head. Boo Crew. And then the great thing about these is once they're done, it just takes a few minutes to switch them out. And you can keep your decor really fun and current with not a lot of time, because it doesn't take a lot of time to paint them. So, hey, Sarah. So this is Boo Crew. How cute is that? And here's the bow. So the ribbons, honestly, from season to season will be a little different, because sometimes you can't get the exact same ribbon this year and last year. The other thing I want to tell you about these signs, just if you're new and you don't have one, is I am super picky about the wood that I buy. Like, in fact, Donna's not here, but she was messaging me about this the other day. She was saying like that my wood is really consistent and that she can always count on the attachments to fit. And so I am super picky about the wood that I buy. Here's Hello Winter. And they all just quickly pop in and out of that sign, guys. So I'm super picky. I always buy the same thickness. I am just and it's probably a little more expensive than if I went with a cheaper product, but I'm just not okay with that. And I want you guys to know that when you get this, it's going to work. So the thickness that this is cut out of is the same thickness this is cut out of, and it's all going to work when you put it together. If you ever have trouble with it, just let me know, okay? Hey, but I'm super picky. So this is Hello Spring. And this is the ribbon with the Hello Spring kit. We have like this really pretty creamy burlap. We have the rain boots that say spring flowers. Well, rain showers bring spring flowers is what it says. I mean, you have the boots, which coordinate with this, right? And then you have this really pretty floral ribbon with butterflies. So it all coordinates with the sign too. Flowers. I mean, obviously different kinds of flowers, but let me show you the paint colors I chose, and we'll get started. Sarah says she's noticed my wood is better than others. I really appreciate that. You know, I'm pretty picky about how it is, and I would rather have better quality wood, have your products last, and know that what I'm sending you is good. And so, like, you notice with the gnomes, we have two different thicknesses. Those of you that have the gnomes, I'm going to tell you about that's so that they don't fall over, but like that, it's just a different thickness. So I really try. And if there's ever a problem, guys, let me know. Like, if there's ever a problem, I'm not perfect. like sometimes, especially, the words are breakable, like I always tell you, but if you ever have problems with, I mean, you can always put them back together, but if there's ever a problem, something I don't catch when it comes out of the laser, let me know because I will make it right. Okay, so let's get started painting with that. I kind of picked colors to match my paint. I have two purples. One is Wisteria, and this is a Deco Art color. This one is, it's probably a better match. This one is Lilac. It's a folk art color. They're both similar. This is just a little deeper. And my lilac, I think I left it slightly open because it was kind of dried out. So don't do what I did. Like half the bottle's janky. So when you're painting like pieces like this, it has a lot of, I need to cut that. It has a lot of, there's a lot of pieces. And when you're using like really bright colors, you also want to balance it with some white and with some, what am I looking for? Some white space and some lighter colors, because unless you really want like all primaries, right? So, kind of what I was thinking is I do want to paint in the polka dots here. What sign does this fit in? This fits in the 12-inch sign right here that sitting to the left of me. I don't know. Let me go right here so you can see it better. Karen, it fits in this sign, okay? And it just, all the attachments come in and out. And you can get the attachment, just the sign, or the sign in the bow kit. I will tell you guys, we're changing packaging up. Susie and I have been talking through how we can improve the packaging. If you've noticed, if any of your recent orders, we're starting to put the sign stands inside the package. Okay. So if you're tier trays, and then, hold on, I'm going down a rabbit trail. So let me think. I think I want the boots to either be pink or yellow. But I'm kind of thinking I want this to be pink, yellow, turquoise. I want the butterfly yellow. And maybe the house purple. What do you guys think? Yellow boots? We can do yellow boots. Yeah. I think I want, let's try the yellow boots. So when you take this apart, we can do yellow boots. I want to do white polka dots. I mean, I have pink and this on here because I maybe do the flowers. Let's go ahead and do the yellow boots. And let me move my flowers out of the way. Let me move my Hello Spring. I think I'm going to paint that last. So this is several layers. All right. Let me change this back for you guys because I feel like this is easier to see, especially if you're on a phone. This fits in the 12-inch round interchangeable sign, and this is the 26-inch sign stand. I am going to do, I have them set aside to record videos on how to make those. So let's go ahead and do yellow boots. Let me move this umbrella. It has all of these pieces. I'm going to move this off. I'm going to move the boot tops off. My birds, my spacers. Let's go ahead and, so my yellow paint is, I have Moon Yellow, which is multi-surface. And again, I use the ribbons as kind of a reference. I just kind of pulled paint off my shelves too. So I might soften some of these colors up a little bit. But it's probably, I mean, this is one of my favorites just because there's so many fun. This is an intense yellow. Gabriel Joseph. Do you guys hear my kids? Okay, so I want to soften this yellow up just a little bit. I have my vintage white. Well, I have also black because there's black in the ribbon, and sometimes I feel like black just kind of anchors. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and mash it around in here. I don't want it like in your face yellow, but I also don't want it. Okay. Oh, so cute. So cute. Okay. So these score marks, I want to be able to see them. So I'm just going to tap some of this off. So I'm going to go over this part here. I'll probably do this in white or black. I haven't decided. So I'm going to try and keep that. I'm actually going to use a brush. I didn't think about that because I'm actually going to use a brush. I have my little paint pot over here. This is this was like the bestseller. So these, I just put these out on Friday. And they the first run sold out, and so I did a second run because the first so I always release new stuff always goes to the Joyful Crafting Club first. They get a few hours or a couple hours, whatever that is. And they bought all of these before they even got out past the Joyful Crafting Club. So I restocked those. Speedy. Oh my gosh. Joe had to go to Walmart to get some stuff for dinner. And so he's up there unattended. I mean, just looking out the window. This really isn't the right brush. Honestly. But y'all, we can make it work. I might do black, and then white dots. So I'm gonna clean these paint lines up. I'm not so worried about cleaning the polka dot paint lines up because I'm gonna go over those. But I don't want my line down the middle to be messy. So guys, I'm gonna have to post a picture. We went to do you like my new table? Look, I mean, it shakes a little, but this is a really cute set. It's a really cute set. And this sign is such a great, it's a great investment in your home decor. Because like I said, once you have the sign done, it's so simple. And if you're like me, okay, if you're like me, when you don't have time to decorate the whole house, you know, like, yes, you know, you want to, but do you really have the time to decorate everything? And the other thing is, like, this is a quick, if you like to craft, right? If you like to craft and you like to do things kind of like, I like to make my own stuff. And then I also like to buy a few things, right? But I like to like, because I enjoy the process so much. I know a lot of you do. I like to be able to DIY a lot of stuff in my home. I like the frugalness of it. You know, if somebody was going to paint this for me, okay, let me give you a point of reference. The trays in my shop that I sell for $30, when I finished those and like painted those and sold them, they went for like $95 to $120. So it's a very frugal way to get a really beautiful DIY set, right? And it's unique. It's not something that you can just pick up at, you know, it's not something everybody can just walk in and take off the shelf at Hobby Lobby. Not that I don't love to add some Hobby Lobby stuff to my trays, because y'all know I do. But he's up there watching his TV. Yep. Yeah, I love my paint tray and my reservoir. Juanita, she asked about this. I'm going to start giving it away in the JCC in March. This thing, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see if I can scrape some of this paint from this side. Yeah, Speedy's up there being, he watches everything. Okay. So yeah, it's probably, and then I'll put a calendar out when new things are coming. Yeah, so Juanita says she doesn't decorate her whole house for every season. That's why she likes the tier trays. Yes, that's why I do too. And yeah, like a finished tray. Yeah, hand painted finished trays. Yes. So like you guys could legitimately buy the trays, paint them, sell them, make some money. No, Kim asked if my St. Patrick's tree. So my table's a little low. You can't see my stuff very well because I just got the new table and I need to. I'm gonna raise it up and get a stool back here. But I have my spring gnomes back there and my St. Patrick's tray. But I want to redo this. I've been looking for a dresser too to put back there and paint to like display stuff on. Did you guys hear him? This is one of the things about crafting in your basement. In the middle of okay. So I'm making braised. Why am I telling you? I have no idea, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm making braised. I'm gonna go ahead and paint over this because I'm gonna put that body part of the on, but I'm gonna paint him yellow. Braised cauliflower in the crock pot, and I'm gonna put a lemon caper sauce on it. Do you guys like capers? Have you ever had capers? Oh, they're so good. Yeah, you can sell hand painted stuff. There's a contingent of people who they want that unique decor. They do not, but they don't want to spend the time painting it. And believe me, they will pay for it. But I mean, you have to finish them well. You got to clean up your sides. Like don't send them something with the sides painted like my, it has to be finished. You have to seal it. But yeah, they will. They will. And they came back again and again and again. Okay. So, the next, let's see, the boots are looking cute. I think I'm going to do the blacks, the bottoms in blacks. I'm not going to, let's just try that right now. Oh, I did buy a fine black paint marker. Yeah, when you paint your door hangers, yeah. Well, I tell Jen she doesn't charge enough. I bought one from her and I told her, like a finished one. I'm like, you need to charge double. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is the Hobby Lobby black paint pen. I thought I'd give them a try so I could tell you guys how I like them. I will tell you, I use the thick one on my mailbox letters because our mailbox letters are the side of them that gets the sun, it's like they're faded. And I took the marker, I just tested it on one, and then I sealed it with Duraclear. So it's holding up. So I'm gonna go do the other three. So yeah, I did like how nice and like solid these were. I'll sand these too. You guys know I can't stand it if I don't sand them. I think I could do the top part in a different color too, like white, but I think I'm going to do them in black. I don't know. I'm going to wait because of this, because that actually needs to be like a gray, like, well, if this is the back of the umbrella, like the umbrella pole. Your hubby asked how much time you'd sell one of the door hangers that was painting, which required how many hours I've been sitting. Yeah, just oh yeah. But I mean, I think though, like, I mean, you see those wreaths that go for like, I don't really think I want to add another color to this. I'm going to paint those white and I'm going to paint this black. I don't think I want another color in it. Yeah. So when you're thinking about your handmade stuff, guys, the biggest mistake that I saw when I was selling on Etsy, I don't even know if you guys, if you're like, Amy, stop talking about this, just put it in the comments, like blah, 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 Amy. But the biggest mistake I saw people do is to get sales. They would like drop their prices insanely low. And like, it's just not good. Like, you cannot stay in business if you charge a fraction. If you're doing quality work, you deserve to get, paid for that. Okay. I'm going to let this dry for a minute and come back to it. And I want to do, I think I'm going to do my umbrella in, I kind of think I want that turquoise house in the center. I think turquoise and then fire coral maybe, or fire coral, and we'll see. Sarah, you give everything away. You're so cute. You do. Sarah, so this is the turquoise I have, and it's like legitimate, just turquoise. I am going to lighten this up a little bit because I think it's too intense. So I'm gonna, does your paint do this, guys? So let me show you. I'm gonna lighten this up a little bit. So, and this is just another thing to think about. If you have a color and you're like, oh, it's close, you know, add a little white, sometimes a little brown to tone it down, the intensity. You can always color mix to get colors that you want. Yeah, you do have to find, but it's not as difficult as you think, right? Like I have people still now who I could take my painted sets when I'm done with them, legitimate, and I could post them for sale and people would buy them. In fact, for a while I was doing that, and I would say, okay, like this will be live on the site at such and such time, and people would pay, you know, really a lot for the hand painted sets. Now what I do with them, I don't even know if it's a smart thing to do, but what I do is I keep them so I can share them with you guys and show you. And then eventually what I usually do is end up putting them in mystery boxes. Because it's just a lot of work to make a listing for one item that you're never going to sell again. So Juanita says she just painted, yeah, I like that better. That's a little lighter. See that? So she just painted a door hanger that she's the mushroom one. You're giving it to her daughter. You almost didn't give it to her. You're funny. I know. You know what? I feel that way too. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, but you know, Sarah does yeah, I do almost. In mystery boxes, I know, but I think it makes you guys, I think a lot of times people like it. If they like them, they can gift them. And if they're like, you know, I don't like it, whatever, you know what I mean? They make great gifts, you know, handmade gifts. I could sell them, but I don't. It's not what I do anymore, you know? It just takes time to list them and stuff. Hey, Linda Waddy. So yeah, I like this yellow, this white or green, turquoise. So I'm trying to, I know I'm not usually live at this time, guys, but since we had new product this weekend, I want to get on and show you guys. I kind of picked the best seller to get on and share with you just because, this was the hot item this weekend, this and the gnome hands. So we won't have new products this weekend because I'll be working on boxes, but I'll put out a calendar so you guys know when we're going to have new products and you can look for them. I'm not worried about the top because I'm going to glue the roof to it, right? The roof is going to go there, but I do need to make sure I paint all the way up there. And I have a little white mixed in with it. Like I didn't totally mix the color. Let me show you guys. So I like the look because I did that with my carrots on my bunny tray. It's not like super solid. It's kind of varied and I like it. I like it. Yeah. I'm going to wait until I have the mystery boxes. Last time they went in like, I don't know. I think they went in, I want to say 10 minutes. So I'm going to wait until I have enough for a lot more. So, or until I just don't have room to hold it anymore. I also think like mystery boxes, they get a lot of unfinished DIYs and it would be fun to like have a girls' night and just get some friends over to paint. Okay. So, and I think that looks really good with the ribbon. See kind of what I'm going for. I want it to look good with the ribbon and it does. It doesn't look too different. Okay. I'm going to paint this. Do I want to paint it black? What do you guys think I should do with the roof? I almost feel like I should paint this one color and this another color, but I haven't decided. Give me some ideas with the roof. I need to paint this in the back too. I'll probably do a light black. Did you hear my children? Joe. Joe. Come get them. I think we're going to do black. I don't want to add brown in. I feel like the brown is going to be too much. So I'm going to take some, and I'm not going to use my marker. I'm going to use the, oh, Juanita says white. You know what, Juanita? Yeah, let's do the whole back in white. I like that. Good thinking, girl. The painting group is keeping me upbeat and alive. The items I give away, Sarah says this, make me so happy, make people happy, and that's how you live your life. Trying to, bringing joy, right? Bring the joy. I know, it's just, it's fun. It's fun and it's joyful. That's how I feel about it too. Do you think the roof, I'm thinking black and white, like black back here and white here. I'm going to do it in white. I don't want to add another color because I've got gray sometimes, and I could be wrong. We can look at it when we're done and we could just say, Amy, you're wrong. But sometimes I think when you have this many colors, it's hard to add another color and not have it look janky. Because you can get too many colors. Yeah, that's nice and bright in the middle, actually. Yep. Black. We'll see. I'm going to leave this. Okay, I'm going to do... So we have lilac. It's a lot of colors. You guys know I don't usually do this many colors. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the umbrella for sure. Gray for the solid piece and white for the round circles. We could do that. Elaine likes the black and white. A lot of times when I'm just when these are cutting on the laser, I'll get a picture in my head of how I want to paint it. It did not happen this time with this. There was nothing that came. It was all very blank. I've got to paint the bird something too. It was all very blank. Hey, Grace. Hey, girl. What you doing? Oh, my gosh. Joe, if you're watching, come get the children. Come get them. Okay. Okay, friends. This is going to be bright. Okay. You guys know I'm not usually bright, but this is what we're going to do today. Let's see if I like it. So coffee, and then Juanita, people go to Jen for like that more like, like the shading, the more detailed paint work. People do not come to me for that. People come to me because they want to craft cute stuff and they don't want to spend hours and hours and okay. The tier trays do take, I think, 2.5 to 3 hours to finish the trays. But it's because of all the little, if you seal it and do everything, if you don't seal it and you don't distress it or don't do any of that, you can get it done in an hour and a half. But, I think they come to me because they want like simple DIYs that they can do with, they don't have to have tons of shading work and tons of stuff, but they can still be really, really cute, Oh, I do like that color. Okay. I do not do a lot of, I'm going to go here. I'm going to move this out of the way. I am going to do some distressing. It's not going to look so single color, but I'm going to move that out of the way. And I think I'm going to use this. I don't usually use, is it even going to come out? La, la, la. We went to an antique show today. I'm going to do this here. So, we went to, it's called Scott's, I don't know, Scott's Antique Show or something like that. And Joe and I used to go all of the time to antique shows. And Pamela says she loves making them and decorating her front school office. You're the principal. Yes, you are, girl. I love, you know what else I love about that? You're showing your students by example, like, you know what? Having a hobby is, I tell my kids this all the time, like having a hobby is a good thing. It is good to have a hobby. It's good to have an outlet where you can sit down by yourself. And I'm not talking about playing a stupid video game, or, watching Netflix or sitting on your iPad. I'm talking about a hobby you can do that brings you like a joy and restores your soul. You know what I mean? I feel very strongly about that. Very, very strongly. Okay. And the thing is that it's just paint and you can always paint over it. All right. So Juanita, I hear you saying gray, and I'm feeling like you can do shading on them. I basically stick with my decor wax and or just kind of go around the edges. I don't do a lot of those little like lines and the dots and everything. Just not my, I don't. But I think it's so important. I think too, kids nowadays, like when we were little, if there was nothing on TV, like you didn't have all of the options. They can always find something because they can watch, there's Netflix, there's Disney Plus, there's, all of the things. They don't even, my kids didn't know what a commercial was, for years. And there's we don't have Hulu. But there's always, and then there's YouTube, and like no matter how many times you try and block that thing, they find a way to it. Okay. I'm going to paint this white. And I think that you just kind of, oh, that's so cute. Go and learn, but there's always something, and they don't have to like be forced to learn how to entertain themselves, which I think is very important. It is an important skill. Okay, I'm just going to clean this up a little with my baby wipe because it's quicker and easier than waiting till later. But this is by far, my gosh, the children. Okay. So yeah, we were at this antique show, and Gabe found it's so cute. Oh, it's really cute. Elizabeth is trying to choose colors for the farmhouse bunnies. I know I used Coral Fire on that one, and a lot of whites, light purples, pastels. Yeah. Elizabeth, so yeah, the farmhouse bunnies, I did mine very, very neutral with some pastels. So like a neutral base and then pastels. So the eggs, when I did the tray, I painted them all white, and then I wrapped them with like string. Sarah says she babysits her 5-year-old grandson after school, and he has his own paints and brushes and you buy wood forms from the Dollar Tree and Walmart, and he loves it. Yes, girl. Yes. So what I will say about that, my kids have an art cart. Oh my gosh, that's really cute. So, and they just don't have a lot of patience. So my birds, I'm thinking about the birds right now. My birds, so I have one that's going to be here, one that's going to be here, and one that's going to be here. And we want them to, I obviously don't want to make them green. I don't really think I want them to be coral. Light blue. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, pulling in a light blue or like really lightening this turquoise up so that it's the same. So it's another, so it's in the same color family. I'm not bringing in another hue, if you will. Is that the right word? Hue of blue, but oh my gosh, so cute. But that it's, I think that's what I'm going to try. So I'm just going to take a little bit of turquoise and mix it into this white with a paintbrush. Because I'm going to see, so it's in the same color family, if you will, right? So we're not introducing a different shade of blue, but it's still really light and it's blue. We'll see if we like this. So they're still bluebirds, but it's kind of like, here's what I'm trying to say. You know, when you go to the paint store and you get the paint strips and you have like the dark blue at the bottom, and then they just kind of, they all coordinate, but they are different gradients of colors, right? Instead of adding in, instead of like pulling this blue in, not that it would be bad or wrong, right? But it's a different tone. But this way we have the same, like, same color family. You guys, give me one shake while I go get a little, I don't know what I did with his. Hold on. Let me see. Did it fall off the table? Don't do what I did and lose your wing. I'm going to get my wing. I'm just going to walk right over here and get one that hasn't been wrapped. Oh. Right back. Woo! Okay. There we go. Okay, so let me move these out of the way. Yeah, see how similar those are? So it's still a light blue, but it's not a third blue. Sarah, I could paint their bellies too. That's a cute idea. So guys, tomorrow I have a 2 o'clock craft around the clock. And I think I'm going to be making the shiplap bunny. For my shop. Because he's cute. Okay. Yeah, see? So he's still light blue, but he's just the same, in the same family. Just trying to get the paint off this brush. Sometimes words are tricky. Okay. I'm actually gonna put this in here. Oh, wrong side, Amy, wrong side. Yeah, I think that works. I think the biggest mistake I see people make is, okay, this is in my opinion, doesn't mean, but that there's too many different color tones. If you, does that make sense? And so where, you know, they might have, just too many different tones of color pulled in, or too many colors. Like with a tier tray, I mean, sometimes we have, but I try and like have like some anchor colors and some accent colors, right? Or instead of having like, there's be too many different colors. He's cutie. These are cutie patooties. Okay. I'm just going to finish these with a brush because they're little and I have the paint on my brush. And you can die. Okay. But with the Shiplap bunny, I'm going to show you guys, I hope, how to do some stenciling on your wood cutouts. That is the plan. If it all works out, where's my stencil tape? I have stencil tape somewhere. Yeah, this is just take that trick and like tuck it in the back of your head, right? When you need another color and you're like, hey, wait, I've got blue or I've got red, but I need a different, just add some white to it. And then you don't have to pull in a different, like, not that it would be off, but see, this just doesn't coordinate as well, right? With what we have. It just doesn't. So you just add some white. Or, if you need to darken it up, add like a brown. If you want to tone it down, sometimes to like tone it down, a brown is nice. Just want to make sure I've got a nice coat on these bad boys. They're so cute. The birds, I was watching the robins in our neighborhood. They were just like all out and they're so beautiful. I don't know, like just, so we moved to Ohio. This is our third year. I think in 2021. Yeah. And I'm looking for my this. And this is the first winter that I've really kind of enjoyed. Like, it's been cold. It's not been as cold as last year, but I think just like learning, I don't know. I think that I finally feel home. I think we finally feel like I'm just scraping these lines out, guys. That's all. And I've really enjoyed it. Like, even when it snowed. So it snowed here Saturday. I mean, we had a lot of snow Saturday morning. It was like 26, and I tried to go to Pilates, and it was just the roads were just bad. They were not good. And so, all right, I have my flowers, which I wasn't going to, but I'm going to do them white because I think we need a little white. I don't know what color I'm going to paint the middles, and then I've got to figure out this. I almost think white on the background. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? So, but it's the first like winter and everything looked so beautiful, even though like the roads it was freezing cold and my truck was just not going to make it to Pilates at all. Like it does not like the snow. I bought it when we lived in Texas and we made a conscious decision to not get 4-wheel drive because we didn't need it. And it is much less expensive to buy a truck without 4-wheel drive. Plus you get better gas mileage. And okay, good night, ladies. Bye, Juanita. I'll see you later. So I just painted those white. I'm gonna let them dry. No, the tops of these need to be black. Linda says she's been in Florida for 34 years. You still miss growing up with snow. Yeah, you know, I didn't think I don't know if I missed it when we lived in Texas, but I will tell you that I've finally gotten used to it, and I think what I'm enjoying is the rhythm of the seasons. I don't think that I got that in Texas, that rhythm of, you know, it snowed out. We hung out at home all day. It was cold. The kids hung around and played. I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So we're just going to go with it. Okay. I'm going to do this background in white and then Kim says we've had more snow the last 2 weeks than we have all season. Yes. Yes, girl. It has been a lot of snow. Yeah, just the beauty of the changing of the leaves, the snow, the ups and downs, and just being able to kind of feel like, okay, you know, in the summer, I mean, yeah, you've got your pool days, you know, if you've got kids, especially where you're hanging out and, you know, just having it. But it always felt like in Texas that there was never like a time where you were like, you know what, we're just going to like hang out and play games this weekend and snuggle on the couch and sit in front of the fireplace. And, you know, it was always go, 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 you know? At least that's how it felt. The leaves are so pretty here too in Ohio. Oh my gosh. Like taking a drive down to Southern Ohio in the winter. It's just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So Kim Carol, we ended up buying a house in but in Apple Valley and not at Buckeye Lake. We're out. There's just nothing on the market. No, we're not moving. We had a little rental house in Florida that we bought so we could visit Joe's mom when she was alive, and she passed away, and we finally sold the house and we ended up buying something here. And I told Kim Carol our first choice was out where she lives because it's like a 45-minute drive, easy drive, close, great, you know, great big lake, great for fishing and boating, and I mean it's beautiful, but there's nothing on the market, and we had like a limited time to purchase the house. Like we only had a small window. And hey, Tammy S, thank you for the sprinkles, girl. And we ended up buying Apple Valley. Like we closed on Thursday. So I know we I mean, there is just nothing on the market. Like the market in Ohio, real estate market, is just so crazy. I mean, it just is right now. And it's just been really okay. All right. I almost feel like the Hello Spring should either be, it should either be black or it should be turquoise. What do you guys think? Or maybe you think it should be another color, but I feel like maybe black and like sand it down and make it look farmhousey. It does not need to be pink. And it doesn't need to be yellow. Yeah, I'm thinking like a funky black, right? I think the turquoise is gonna, I think the black is gonna pull it all together. Dixie says black too. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the fat Hobby Lobby marker too. Yeah, I know. I was hoping, and we only had 45 days to purchase something else. And it was, I don't know, it was like probably a bad time of year to do that. Like we probably should have waited to sell until, but we really didn't think about it at the time. We just, the renter moved out in Florida and we were like, okay, like we're done with this. And we should have thought about it and we didn't. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the black. Hey, Penny, you're never late. Always on time, girl. Always on time. I'm not usually live on Sundays, but I want to try and like I really wanted to try yesterday, but I couldn't yesterday. I'll tell you about yesterday in a minute, but like especially when we have new products, I want to come and share like this one isn't, because a lot of you guys have this and I want you to have the like, okay, this is the spacer, this is where the spacer goes. I'll try to do pictures too and post them in the home decor group. But so we had Nate's birthday party on Friday night, which I didn't want to post a lot of pictures because I had his friends with him. And I don't know how his friends' parents would feel about them being on my page, but I posted Nate and we had, he had 4 friends. So there were 5 boys all together. And then my 2 other kiddos and one other mom, and then Joe and me. And we took them to this place called Pins in Dublin. So it's like this old fashioned 10-pin bowling alley. And then we went to this place called the Dublin, like the North Market, the Dublin Bridge Park Marketplace, whatever they call it. If I ever do live crafting, I decided this. If we ever do a live event, it's going to be downtown Dublin, because I've been looking around because some of you guys have asked, but I'm going to do it there first because they have a great space. There's hotels. You can walk everywhere. There's food. It's a beautiful area. It's easy. It's just like it's 25 minutes from the airport. Uber's cheap. I don't know, $30 to Uber. So people could Uber together or whatever. So if we ever do it, it's going to be down there. I'm pretty sure. Dixie says, okay, this is just a Sharpie. I'm just going to do their beaks. Dixie says having out-of-state rental properties is hard. Girl, yes. So when Joe's mom was alive, she would go check on them. Well, okay. And there's a difference too, like having one property and having multiple properties, right? Like multiple properties, it's different. Okay, at least this is how I see it. I don't know. I could be wrong. Because it's easier to work that management fee and all of that stuff in, right? When you have multiple, but when you just have one, anyway, look what I've done. I've just created a mess. So, so yeah, we ended up getting something at Apple Valley. It's a great place though, but I really thought we were going to be out at Buckeye Lake. But there's just nothing on the market. The market is tough right now. Really tough. And it is difficult. So before I paint the centers on these flowers, I'm going to sand them. You guys know I'm like obsessive about the sanding. It is. And so, and it's hard. It's so hard to go check on them too, you know, because even if you have a management company, which we didn't, but you know, you still need to go check on them. It's really nice and clean. So if you had like a cute polka dot napkin or something that matched, I think you could use it on the back of that Hello Spring, or you could even decoupage that umbrella like a polka dot, or you could paint polka dots if you are a polka dot painter. You know who's really good at painting polka dots is Tammy Waterworth. She's like really good at painting polka dots. So we're just going to go in like this, guys. I think I'm going to paint. There we go. I just kind of push down. It's hard to see, isn't it? Okay. There we go. So I don't know why I put my paint on my left side when I'm right-handed. I think it's because my light is coming from the left because that's where the power is. The power's on, oops, the power's on my right. I'm holding my breath, like that's going to make it stay in the lines. You could decoupage the same floral print from the tray. Yeah. Yep. I think you could. It's similar enough. The greens are a little different. Hey, Tammy Royer. We're just painting this Hello Spring sign. It was a fan fave. Have you, Tammy R, you know what? How's that whole transition thing coming for you? I know you're going through big changes. How are you doing? I could paint the centers yellow too, but I went with pink just because I felt like, I don't know. We'll see if we think it's right when it's all done. I think it'll be fine. Okay. Yep. All right. This is what I love about it. You can clean the brush. I'm cleaning my brush like right here in the paint water. And then there's like a clean and then a dirty water well. And it's so great. Okay. Oh, zoom out. Let's do a little sanding and distressing, and then let's put it together. I think it's looking good. I do want to paint the antennas. Okay. All right. So this is probably what I consider to be a very important step. And I'm just going to go lightly over this to take, because when you paint the wood, the grain kind of pops up, and this just takes it off. So guys, we have some fun stuff coming up. Let me tell you about it while I'm sanding, because the sanding is just, it's probably the most boring part, because it's like the same thing over and over again. But this is what makes it, I think. In fact, I might just go ahead and distress it before I start sanding, and then we can do it all in one step. We have some fun stuff coming up. So I have my friend Amy and I, Amy from Wix Wax Candle. She and I are going to do a tray styling tutorial for you guys. So you guys know I'm always talking about popping a candle into your tray, and she is the queen of candle making. And so this is just decor wax, guys. I found it on Amazon yesterday for $2.45 free delivery. So if you're low on decor wax, like go over there and search it because yeah, I found it for $2.45 with free delivery. This one was asking me and I pulled it up on Amazon, like where to get it. And I was like, ooh, that is a good price. So Amy from Wix Wax Candle, we're going to be doing a tray styling tutorial for you guys the week of 3/8/3/9, somewhere in there on the weekend. It'll probably be in the evening, more details to come, but we're going to just show you I'm just kind of putting some stuff in here. I'm going to sand it off to make it look a little aged. You can't really mess up the decor wax. If you don't like it, that's one thing, but it's hard to mess it up because you can always fix it. You can sand it off. You can go over it. So I wouldn't get too stressed out about like using it correctly, if you will. But then we're gonna have a giveaway for you guys. So that is gonna be the beginning of March. Also that weekend, I'm in I don't know, what is it? I don't even know what it's called. Like, it's like a day where you have a bunch of people that craft together. It's an event, a Facebook event. We'll just call it that. With, her name's Corey from, oh gosh. Oh, she's so cute. She's a painter. Like, she paints pictures and stuff. Anyway, it's called the Fur and Feathers event. So everything will be like fur or feathers. So bunnies or anything that's fur or feathered. So it's just a little distressed right there. And I'm liking it. This, I don't like this right here. I'm going to sand it a little more. Hey, Donna. So Tammy says, hold on. Tammy says let me finish this, then I'll come back to Tammy's comment. So that's the 8th and the 9th. And then the following weekend, the 15th and the 16th is Jingle and Mingle, Spring Edition. And we're all going to be crafting something different. I have something really fun, and I can't wait to show you guys. That will be fun. It's going to be 2 days of crafting. The 15th and crafting, and we have someone who's going to be doing, Jessica will be back with her health and fitness segment. Who else will be in there? I don't know if Cotton Chaos, I don't know if Cotton Chaos is this time. I don't think they are. I think, but Tamara and Stacy are coming in, and they're going to do something too. Tamara Bennett and Stacy Collins. From Wilshire Collection, so Southern Adornments, Wilshire Collections, Tracy Pounds, Tracy Gibson from Print Cut Craft. Who else is going to be in there? Amy from Wix Wax Candle, Denise, Crafty DIYer. It is going to be a fabulous weekend. So you're not going to want to miss that. More details to come. And so that's a lot of March. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. So make sure you mark that down, and then I'll be posting about it. Tammy says that you're on the fence about the whole thing with, well, you know what? It's understandable, girl. You would do great on social media. You're so savvy online anyway. I feel like natural next step. You would even, if you wanted to, you would even be a great community manager, Tammy. You're so level-headed and so consistent and so steady. I think you'd be really great in helping people in their Facebook groups, quite frankly. It's just my thought. Okay. Donna says, yes, an amazing list of presenters. Yes. So I am Friday, I think it's the 15th. I'm the second one up. I think it's Tracy Pounds, me, then Tracy Gibson. Who else is in there? Katie she's new to the mastermind. Huckleberry Gems. I'm bad with the names. Denise, who Oh, Natalie from Ginger Quilter. How did I forget Miss Natalie? We love us some Natalie. Okay, what can we do with umbrella? I almost feel like it needs polka dots. But no, the boots are going to have polka dots. So we're not going to polka dot that. Natalie will probably be doing some of her fabulous quilting stuff. Like, it's just going to be a really fun couple of days. How many of you guys, is anyone here from art camp? I did art camp, like not last summer, but the summer before, with KCK Creations. Elaine, my kit's not up. I'm a ding dong. I need to get mine up. Elaine says you've already ordered the kits that are available. If you're not in the Jingle and Mingle group, go join. I should have my kit up. I haven't ordered it. I haven't even, I know what I'm doing. I haven't yet. So it's very, very cute. I'm not going to tell you guys yet though. But it's cute. Yeah, Lisa, it's all in the group. So Jingle and Mingle, if you search Jingle and Mingle, are you already in there, girl? I'm sorry. I know, Donna. Gosh, I feel like it snuck up on me. You know what happened? I was so sick. I have been back to like functional for a week and a half, and that's it. And so on my list is our box, the Joyful Crafting Club box, and the kit. I have it picked out. I've just got to cut it and paint a sample of the kit. So those are my bigs this week. I know you guys are probably like, you sand so much, but you know what? The sanding is necessary. All right. Where's this? Yeah, I'm going to get it. It's cute. It's cute. I know what Tracy Gibson is doing, I think. I know someone tried to order the snowmen. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed of myself. Because she was like, your snowmen are out of stock, and I wanted to get them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not maybe that good right now. I love the birdhouse. Oh my. It's so cute. Okay. You guys see, I just don't really get stressed out about the decor wax because it all looks so good in the end. Okay, that we are not going to distress that, but we are going to go in here and give this. Yeah, the Christmas ones. So mine is OOS, but it was really a popular OOS, out of stock. It was popular, you know, but with the kits, I love the kits because how many of you guys have done your Relax and Renew if you had it while I'm thinking about it? I know someone did it and they told me like they're happy they did it, but it was much different than the stuff that we usually do. And maybe I should have picked something a little different for the first thing like that. Because it was a little different, but it is like just an amazing project. I've got mine styled right now with like spring. Linda, you've done yours. So some people, they felt like, you know, it was maybe a little too big and a little too different for the first time. And I thought, well, you know, they do have a point. It's very different than what I normally do. But I also think at the same time that sometimes a little bit of a challenge and stepping a little bit out of your comfort zone is a really good thing when you're a crafter, to learn, hey, I could do this. How do you get the Jingle and Mingle kits? So they're in the Jingle and Mingle group. You can pick and choose. You don't have to order anything. Not required. Like, we just do it for fun and for free. And if you want the kit, you can order it. I am going to have to shimmy and get mine up now. Shame, shame, shame on me. I want this to be light. Like, I don't want it to be super solid. Oh, it's my dirty old sandpaper. I want it to kind of be janky. Like, see the wood grain. So I'm going to go over it. Yeah, see how I'm going after that? Can you see the wood grain coming through? when I distress it, you're going to see some contrast between the paint and the wood. I mean, when I seal it, and that's what I'm going for. Because I want it to look not like solid and perfect. Okay. All right. So I do love when the grain shows through too, Donna. I just loved it. So if you ordered over the weekend, guys, we're going to start packing those up tomorrow, and they will ship out Tuesday. Monday, if we can make it to the post office before they close. But orders also are going to be shipping usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Because Susie's here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So she packs it up, we wrap it up, and it goes out usually the next day. Oh, that looks really cute. So you see, can you guys, let me see if I can turn the light off and it helps. It drives me crazy. Do you see there, like how when it's distressed and now it's got this great, like funky old texture in there? Like, I love it. Oh man, Joe's screaming no very loudly. It can always be crazy at my house. So, Linda said you never got your snowman done between your mother-in-law getting sick and then passing. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, girl. You know what? It's gosh, like when you go through a life change like that. I mean, when my mother-in-law passed, she passed away in 2021. It's just hard. I mean, you know, it's just like, and there's so much to do, and you're grieving, and I don't know. You just give yourself grace. And what I've been doing, and I don't know. I've been trying to craft and do something a little every day. Like just a little bit. And here's what I find with that, right? When you do a little every day, even if you just sit down for 10 minutes, right? It keeps your creativity going. It keeps you kind of connected to what you're doing. And it keeps your brain in a space, kind of like I try and play Wordle every day. Does anybody play Wordle? Because it's good for your brain. And I know, like, I do this, you guys, but I do not usually like anymore. Like, this is my crafting got to be, and I'm embarrassed to even say this, my crafting got to be like when I was prepping the JCC box, that, and if I'm like testing a product out, or if I was on a live, like that was it. And I wasn't crafting anything else, you know. And you guys would say, I just was so busy. And I was like, you know what? I need to slow down, and I need to do more, like I need to take time to do more crafting. And I have done exactly what I've told you guys not to do. I don't have all my small pieces on a piece of tape, and I'm not sure where my little wing went again. Like, I'm going to get a huge demerit if I've lost multiple wings in one day. You said that the live kept freezing on your iPad. Okay. When that happens, Elizabeth says the live kept freezing on her iPad. So when that happens, what you need to do is update your app or delete it and reinstall it. Okay, guys, fingers crossed. Oh, there it is. Do not do what I did. Oh, Amy, it's just shameful. Okay. There we go. I'm going to put the butterfly on here too, so we got all the small pieces. And that should fix it. Oh, you did. Good. Well, did it fix? Did that fix it? Oh, it was the internet. Okay. Well, that makes sense. But sometimes when the apps are out of date, it does wreak havoc with the lives. I will tell you that. So sometimes when you have a tiny piece like this, guys, you can just flip it over. I just did my nails too. I have brand new nails on, red aspen this morning. And look, I've just torn them up. The paint will come off of them. That's what I love about them. The paint does come off. It just looks a little janky in the process. I just have to wash it off. But I love... I know the sanding is... I'm going to take that and take it off. Let me get a new piece. I need new sandpaper here. I mean, I've got more. I did so much yesterday. I went through so much sandpaper. So Lisa says she likes to play bridge because it's good for your brain. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You have got to keep challenging yourself. Never stop. Never stop challenging yourself. Okay. I am on to... Because you just... Elizabeth says, where do you find Kits in the Jingle and Mingle? Yeah. So you're going to go to the guides. So either on your iPhone or on your iPad, at the top, it says guides. And just go in there. I think I'm guide 12, but everybody has a guide. And you can pick and choose your kits. You can, and so unless somebody just totally sells out, you usually can buy like through the event. But I feel like I sold out of the snowman last time, and I had to I had to make sure I could get more supplies. Okay. All right. So I think the last thing I have to sand is my blue and my flowers and my Hello Spring. Yeah. And so you can just go through and decide and pick like what you want to learn. You can also like just come and watch. And if you like what they're doing, you can order then, you know. It's I think everybody tries to make sure that kits are available throughout the event. I'm gonna have I don't know, because I'm gonna add some stuff in that I don't normally add in. I think that's the plan. And so I'm just hoping. So guys, I like to sand my black down, so it's not perfect. Even get the wood grain to pop through a little bit. Okay. I'm going to do the same to my Hello Spring. And I think we're going to put this thing together. I think I need to put eyes on the birds. I think I want to distress the birds and the butterfly a little bit. I know, guys, I'm very particular. It's almost 7. Good night. I've been up live for an hour and 23 minutes. Amy. Joe, turn off the cauliflower. We're going to have mashed cauliflower by the time I'm done. Well, I know I said I would be live about 5, but I was bringing my new table in, and it took me a minute because I forgot I had the power hooked up and all the things. So I'm kind of like not fully set up with the new table. We got but I have drawers in this one. Okay. It's still it will still shake a little, but not nearly like the other one. Oh, the other one. So hey Tony, how are you, friend? So yeah, guys, we were just talking about so cute. I like that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can. I'll pick it up and show you, but I'm just trying to get the wood grain to show a little bit. Bum, bum, bum. See, it just pops through a little bit. Oh, you got your gnomes done. Good for you, Kim. You're onto the loads of... Okay, that, I love that tray. I've got it set up right here. You can't see it because my table's too low right now. But I love that tray, the Loads of Luck tray. I do. It is very cute. All right, I'm just going to give these birds a little bit of distressing. Yeah, I don't know what Tracy's doing. I know... Okay, I think I know what Tracy Gibson is doing. I think she's doing an egg, I feel like. Not sure what Tracy Pounds is doing. So, y'all, it is okay to take time when you're crafting to, like, experiment, try things, decide, like, hey, I did this and I'm not a fan, so I'm going to paint over it. Some of my best crafting projects have been, I've painted it one color and I'm like, ugh, don't like it. I paint over it and it's beautiful. Like the shamrock last night, I painted it bright green, like the emerald, like in your face emerald, like true green. And when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's just too much. So I painted over it with the Mossy Meadow. And then I sanded it. And so you get some of that emerald green popping through. And let me see if I can show you. See? And so you get some of the emerald green popping through. And then I went around the edges with a little white. And then I had this green here. And it just looks so cute. But sometimes some of my favorite projects are ones where I've had to paint over things because I haven't been happy with how it looked. And that is the truth. You don't see any kids yet? Who said that they... So I don't know, Elizabeth, I really... I have not... I've been so busy, like, catching up from being sick. And then we had Nate's birthday. So I have not seen what everybody is doing in there. I feel like... I know I thought that Tracy Gibson from Print Cut Craft was doing an egg. Guys, if you want to learn how to use a Cricut, she's your girl. She is the Cricut queen. Okay. And yes, Tracy Pounds is Miss Tracy Creates. So, Tony, if you're just joining us, those of you right now, I'm painting a sign insert. I'm doing a little distressing. I'm going to seal it here in a minute after I do the eyes. Then we're going to put it together. But what we're talking about is Jingle and Mingle, which is a fun, we do it about 3 times a year. There's a bunch of us, and let me go over who's going to be there again. And I know I'm going to forget some people, so. But it's me, Tracy Gibson from Print Cut Craft, Tracy Pounds from Miss Tracy Creates, Denise from the Crafty DIYer. Oh, do not take your black sandpaper and sand your light colored stuff, because that's what will happen. There we go. Who else? Natalie from the Ginger Quilter. And then Amy from Wix Wax Candles. So Amy and I are also going to have like a tray styling session for you guys the 8th or the 9th. And I have another crafting thing I'm doing the 8th or the 9th. There's lots. I've got lots of fun crafting stuff coming up for you guys. Look how cute that is. Stacy from Wilshire is going to be there. Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. Okay, I still have to do this. Let me think. Jessica from Act Live Life. Act Live Life. Okay, I've decided these need to be black. Okay, let's see who else is going to be there. I said Denise, Crafty DIYer. I know I'm forgetting people. Katie from Huckleberry Gems. Who else? I can't remember. I think Amy from the Snooze Box. Oh, I like the black polka dots. Stacy's a hoot. She is so funny. So we are talking about, y'all, we're talking about some events with coming up for some crafting events. So I'm not doing a live event. These are all just online stuff. If I ever do, we were talking about that. I know people ask if I'm going to do one. I say maybe someday, and I think it will be in downtown Dublin, Ohio. So, but we shall see. It's a really cool area, like one of my favorite places to go. I decided we needed to do black because I was going to do white, but this is black, so we're just going with the black. So I'm not. This is just marker dotting, nothing fancy. So jingle. So let me go. So Amy from Wix Wax Candle and I are doing like just an online tray styling, like how to use candles in your trays, how to style a small tray. And we're going to have some giveaways. We always have giveaways with Jingle and Mingle. And then the 8th and the 9th. Is it the 8th? The 8th and the 9th is also Fur and Feathers crafting event. And so there's a group of us that are going to be crafting on the 8th and the 9th with fur and feather themed things. So I haven't decided what I'm doing for that yet. And yeah, the 15th and 16th of March is Jingle and Mingle. All online, all on Facebook, stream live, totally free. And that is most of March. That is going to be a lot. Stacy always comes up with a fun printable, doesn't she? She always does. I know what I'm doing for the Jingle and Mingle, but I have not revealed it yet. And it is super cute. Super, super cute. The shelf sitters seem to be, I don't know. Maybe I should do a small tier tray. I've also thought about that, right? Because that's what the Joyful Crafting Club is, tier trays. But I think sometimes the shelf sitter is like a good intro to the tier trays. I also love Denise. Yes. So Denise and I are going to do something for you guys too this year. We have a plan. I think we're May or June, but Denise and I are going to do an event for you guys. Just a fun. I love Denise. Denise is really wonderful. So yeah, we've got lots of fun stuff for you guys. This is just my little hairdryer thing. Yes. And Denise and I have already picked up what we're doing. I'm not telling. I cannot spill the beans on that because it is so freaking cute. And I am so excited because she and I have been talking about doing something together. Do you guys remember? Were you around when we did that jar last year? I was like, oh my gosh, come teach my people how to do the jar. And so we did the jar, and she and I have been friends ever since. And we talked all last year, like, we're going to do an event. We're going to do a live together, and we're going to this. And then things just happened, and it never happened. And so we were like, okay, we are doing it. And so we've picked it out. And y'all, it is so stinking cute. It is going to be so fun. It is, because it is like, I don't want to tell you guys before, but it's like something that is so versatile. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The other thing with Jingle and Mingle is you're supposed to get it done in an hour. So doing a tier tray, that's why I do the shelf sitters for Jingle and Mingle, because they're just the same thing as the tier tray. They're just a different it's 1 instead of, or 2 instead of, or 3 instead of 5, right? So I want these to dry. I don't want to drag my big fat hand through the polka dots. They're almost dry. I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to start assembling some of the other stuff, and then we shall come. Oh, let's seal. We have to seal. I just can't not seal. You guys know me. So I'm going to move all of this over a bit. Yeah, I know. So we were, I'm going to have to post a picture with me and Gabe of this. We were at the Scott's Antique Show today. Tammy, I don't know if you know. So, you know, the Springfield Flea Market, Tammy and Kim, if you're still watching, it is in March. I'm going to that. I am going. It's on my calendar. I've been back here for I don't know how long now. Okay, so I'm moving this off of here. Let me tell you why. I'm going to give some instruction. There's like paint dust from sanding all over this, and you don't want to seal that into your work. So we need to clean our area before we start sealing, because if not, you're going to get this all over the place, and you don't want that. So you need to change your tape out. The Scott's Antique Market, I don't know. It's only 2 days. It was at the convention center in Ohio. The Ohio is where they have the Ohio State Fair. And we went, I was going to go yesterday, but Joe and Nate ended up going on a Boy Scout camp out, and we were busy, and I had some work to finish up. And so I just felt like I did not get everything done that I wanted to get done in order to go. So I didn't end up going yesterday. So we went today. And they had a lot of like stuff, but I was really looking for furniture. And Kim Carroll, if you're listening, it's because I bought the barn and I want somewhere to display the barn. And I've got this great bench in my entryway, but I've been looking for a hutch to put in my dining room, and like a entryway, like a dresser, not console table, but like dresser type things. You know what I'm talking about? Like a low, kind of like a lottie. What am I thinking about, y'all? You know, kind of like no, like a, I want to call kind of like say like a washstand. You know what I'm talking about? So just like a small entryway type dresser with storage to put the barn on. Whoa. So so we went there. They didn't have a lot of furniture, but they had a lot of like knick-knacky stuff. I also am kind of obsessed with Fenton glass. I don't know if you guys know. It's like colored like antique glass. And they had some stuff, but I was not convinced that it was like authentic sets. Like they kind of had some mixed matched, and I just wasn't, I don't know. Wasn't feeling it. So anyway, Gabe found this vintage goofy Disney goofy bank that kicked the coin into a bank, like a soccer playing goofy. So he had to have that. He had some money that his grandmother gave him for Valentine's Day that he used for that. So he got that, but I didn't get anything, but I'll post a picture of him in this bank because it's freaking cute. But the if you like antiques, the Springfield Flea Market is supposed to be one of the best flea markets in the country. They do one down in Nashville too, which I've not been to that one, but I'm going to that because I want to go walk around and check out all the things. But the Scotts, I don't know. They had a lot of, and maybe yesterday they would have had better stuff, which is why I went down that whole rabbit trail. Kim, you said you're going to be in Dublin Tuesday. Are you guys, what are you doing here? Tell me, because maybe we can grab a cup of Joe. I've got to think about, Susie's here from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays. 10 to 2:30. Okay, let's seal this with the DuraClear. Are you guys there? I lost you completely. Hold on. Are you guys still, can you hear me now? I think I'm here. I don't know if you guys are there. I'm here. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Here, okay. Let's seal this. Let me get this set back up. Who knows what happened? I know Joe's upstairs like, Amy, it's 7 o'clock. Finish the things so you can feed the children. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Are you hungry? You come say hi? Okay. We're almost done here. What's wrong, baby? Huh?
I want to make some.
Can you go check on the cauliflower for me?
Are you making chicken?
I was going to make sausage. Cut up the sausage and the onions. Huh?
I just want to. Oh.
You want a pho? And Daddy said no pho. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, I understand that that's disappointing.
I'm so hungry.
Well, go check on the cauliflower and tell him just start the huh? You're gonna be okay.
I just want something to eat.
Oh, you're gonna be okay. He won't let you buy lunch tomorrow? Why won't he let you buy?
Oh no.
What's going on with that? Is he feeling like, is it not a buying day tomorrow? Did you look at the menu? I'm really getting close to finish. I'm sealing this and then we're gonna put it together.
Mom, never let me buy.
I know, but how many days do you get to buy?
2.
We're not doing 3, right? 3 was a special deal last month. Sorry, guys. So, Gabe, come on, at least say hi. Stick your little head in.
Fine.
So, there's a whole buying or lunch buying ordeal at our house because
Hi.
yes, because Nate is in 6th grade and he buys every day. But Nate is you guys know Nate, and he really struggles to eat unless he has a high motivation at school. He a lot of reasons why. And he was not eating his packed lunch in 6th grade, so we let him buy lunch because it's more important for him to eat and not lose weight because he lost weight at the beginning of the school year. And so there's that. And then Lucas goes to a private school, and they do not serve lunch there, but they do bring restaurants in. And so Luke has multiple food allergies. They finally have a menu that he can eat. So we let him buy once a week, and it costs more than Nate buying 3 times, but whatever. He felt really left out because he was never able to buy lunch and the other kids were. So he buys once a week. And then now Gabe buys twice a week. You guys, I don't want my kids eating school lunch anyway. It's nasty. I mean, I hope anyone's offended by that. But generally, he does not need to eat French toast and Bosco sticks. And, it's just, I do not think that needs to be his lunch 5 days a week. Nate is a whole different thing. We know Nate has got his, Nate will not eat. I need him to eat, So this is my life. The lunch drama every day. And it's unfair that Nate gets to buy and no one else gets to buy every day. But Lucas's lunch for one day, I'm embarrassed to even admit that we did this, was $12. Okay, 11 and some change. That is ridiculous for a 4th grader. I don't even spend that much on my lunch if I have to eat out. And that is the truth. And so, here's Nate. Nate, say hi.
Hi.
Nate just turned 12. Say happy birthday. These are so cute. Okay. Guys, I'm going to leave. The polka dots are not completely dry, so I'll come back and seal that later. You see the difference, though, once I seal it? It's going to look super cute. We're just going to put it together now because this will dry really quickly. Oh, I need to seal this. And I'll seal the polka dots once they're totally dry. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on around the packing and buying of the lunch.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Nate. Everyone's mad at Daddy tonight, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Penny says happy birthday. What do you say?
Thanks, Mom.
Yes. Are they all coming down to tell on Dad?
Yeah, because he's screaming at us and Dad said the D word.
Nate. I don't think
And I
he...
caught him.
I don't think he was probably screaming. I didn't hear him scream. Everybody's saying happy birthday.
Thanks, Mama.
But sometimes, y'all just do not listen. I mean, I do have to say that.
I don't know where my backpack is.
I do. So it was on the chair, it was on the floor, and then we put it into the closet, okay?
It's not in the closet.
Why not?
I don't know.
It
And the
is.
boys cleaned. They made a mess on my room in the Pokemon cards.
But I think that it is definitely in the closet, love.
I
Okay.
bet.
We are going to start gluing. Let's get the box. I'm telling you, they didn't. It's in the closet. Did you do? I'm going to get the box to glue. It's in the closet. We put it away, sweetie. Because it was on the floor. Oh, gosh. So they do not like to take shower time at our house is insane. I mean, they refuse to get in the shower, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's so bad. It is so bad. Shower time is. Okay, I'm going to do the Hello Spring first. No, it's not quite completely dry. Let's start here. Okay, so we're going to do what we always do. We're going to get this put together. It's looking very cute. Until my polka dots are still not completely dry. Crack me up. That needs to be sanded a little bit. Let's clean it up. Oh, and then Nate is on this thing where he's in 6th grade now. And sometimes the kids use inappropriate language and he doesn't hear sounds. With his speech disorder, he doesn't hear the sounds like the way that they're always said. And so he is always like, I heard you say a bad word. Like, no, honey, that's not what I said. Or he'll take like a part of a word. Like, I'm like, let me ask you a question. He's like, oh, I heard a bad word. Like, it's not a bad word, Nate. It's not. But he's just in this phase where that is what it goes on. And I'm just like, child, please no. Oh, and he just, and it's like, not. I said ask. I did not say anything different than ask. I said ask. But he believes that he heard something different. Okay. I'm just spraying this with glue. And then I'm going to put it on. Yes, they like to come and tell on their father all the time. They're like, Daddy did this. And I'm like, you guys cannot come tell on your dad. They think that. And the truth is, out of the two of us, I am much more demanding than Joe is when it comes to the boys. I am very, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I very much am like, look, this is what you're going to do. I do not mess around. But they in their head, they think that Joe is the mean one. He is not. Joe is so lenient. Much more than I am. Okay, the umbrella. I'm going to start on the outside and work my way in. And just try and get it all in there as quickly as I can. But with this in particular, like because of how it goes together, this is going to give you a little bit of give. Your Gorilla Glue will give a little bit of give. All right. Oh my gosh, that's looking very, very cute, isn't it? Very cute. Okay. Very cute. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put the middle on the butterfly. It is very cute. And then like shower time. And they're like, oh yeah, I took a shower. We're like, no, you did not wash your body. Like taking a shower means like washing your body, like all of it. Like not just like getting in and getting wet. Like you have to wash your body and wash your hair. Super cute. Yeah. Very cute. Like you can't just like get wet and get back in there. And they're like, it's just so mean. I'm like, no, dude, wash your body. Okay, let me do this. So cute. Okay. All right, so I'm going to glue the wings onto the birds, and then we'll put the birds on. Oh my gosh, did you hurt your foot? We're just gluing the birds. Little bird, let me in, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Are they cute, Nate?
Yeah, they're really cute.
It could be a mommy bird and a daddy bird and a baby bird, or do you think it's a Nate bird, a Luke bird, and a Gabe bird?
Oh, like cut 3 more.
I cut 3 more?
2 more.
2 more, and then we'd have our whole family on there?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Okay, I'm going to do the Hello Spring right here real quick.
Mama, I did everything I need.
You did? What about
I filled my backpack.
Oh, you did? You need to do exercise because I don't think you've done that yet.
Can we not?
We have to. It's very important, honey. It's only going to take 15 minutes or so. Maybe 17, right?
Yeah.
So that's Nate's reading tutoring. That's really cute. I'm glad we went with that color. We just have the bow left.
The bow?
I think I'll do the bow. And I'll do the bow and I'll record it maybe. So these have got to go on here somehow. I think like
you do the small one in the
this one here. So this is where the spacer comes in, guys. This spacer goes under this bluebird here. So Kim, I know, Kim and Tony, what you're saying. Yes, that is what happens here. You're like, no, dude. Sometimes we think like, you know, sometimes I look at my kids and I'm like, did Mimi, that's what they call my mom. Like, did Mimi pay you to do that? Is Mimi paying you to behave like that to get back at me for all the bad things I did when I was a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, this little bird could go
That's me.
It's an 80. And the butterfly. Let's put this other bird on here, and then we'll decide where to put all this other little tchotchke stuff. La la la. Yeah, I'm always like, did Mimi give you $10 to do that? That's my mom used to say. I hope that your kids behave the way you do. Okay. Cute. I think we made the right decision by not adding a new blue, by just using the blue and lightening it up. Because see how nice that goes together? I think he needs to look like he's kind of sitting there. What do you guys think? And then maybe this and this. And Nate is just turned 12. No. Yeah, we definitely made the right decision by not adding a new blue in there, just rolling with that. So we could do one of two things. We could, my camera is not. Yeah, 12 is a good age. I don't think I want to. I think, what do you guys think? I think that looks good. We have one up here. I'm almost done, baby. And I'll do the bow. The bow is, and I'll put it together and take a picture. Okay, turn it off. Okay, last one. Okay, this could go here. You know what? I didn't glue yet for these. I think that this would work best with like a Loctite, this little tiny spacer. I'm just gonna have to let that cure. I have Loctite. It's just I think Joe went and got it because I ran out. Okay, let me glue these. Whoa, what, baby?
I'm friends with Gabe.
For Pokemon Go?
Yeah. Mom, Gabe's level 8.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Some of that walking. Sense of that walking.
Okay. Oh, because of the walking?
I got Uxie on the way.
Oh, you
with
did?
A regular Pokeball.
Okay.
Myself was really hard because I only have one Pokeball.
Okay, I'm almost done here, brother. Let me finish this up, okay? Cute. Let me see. So I'll take a brush when those polka dots they're still look a little wet when they're totally dry, and I'll put it in there. But let me show you guys real quick. The bows are so simple, and I just really can't stop now because this is so cute. So cute. Really cute. Just a lot of fun. Yep. A lot of fun. Very, very cute. Very cute. Okay. Okay. This is a little more work, and it's got a lot more pieces than most of the sign inserts. I will tell you that, just because there's just more little pieces. Honestly, I was taking out the laser, and I was like, oh, lots of pieces. So let me move this aside real quick, and we'll make the bow, and then we'll put it together, and then we shall move on. Let me move this over. So the bows are really simple. You just have to decide what you want and where you want it, right? So I usually take like the big, if you wanted to, a lot of times I'll put and just crisscross them so that they're not, you just don't want them the exact same direction. So like you don't want this one going the same direction as that. And let's do this way. And let's do this way. And then, and if you wanted to, you could put both of the little ones in the front, which I do from time to time. Yeah, just because they're skinnier. And then just pinch it down and squeeze it. Okay, let me turn this on. So I need this. Did I show you guys the Hippity Hop Bunny Butt? I did. The Hippity Hop Bunny Butt one has a different cord. It has a cord instead of juice that matches the ribbon. So I had an opportunity to get that, and I thought, you know what, that is really cute. So I'm just going to pull this together and take my pipe cleaner, and you kind of want to go in the middle of your pipe cleaner, guys, and keep this pinched. It's a little bulky, but, and then pull this as tight as you can. And spin. There we go. All right. So I think the other thing I see people do is they don't trim their ribbons. They just stop here. But once you have this done and you've got your bow pinched and you've got this twisted nice and tight, and that's all you really need to do there, you need to go in and trim your ribbons because you want them all to be about the same length, okay? So you can pull them up like this, and they're a little over, they're about 7 inches when we put them into the kit, right? Because you need to be able to trim them off. So like, do you see how this one is a little, and this is a little longer? So if you want to, I don't usually fishtail these because there's not, they're little bows. You could fishtail is like squeeze to the center and cut. I just pull these and then trim them so that they're about the same length. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just, and then spread them out, right? That's all you have to do. These ribbons are, these bows are really simple. Now these, see how those look a little too long? Don't leave them like that because it looks janky. Trim them, guys, trim your ribbons. You want them all to be about, for this kind of bow. If you have longer ones, you want them to be in the back, not in the front, okay? Let's see, like this one. Yeah. Let's go over and do the other side. See, like this one is too long. This needs to get trimmed. When we put these together, we make them a little longer so you have room to trim, okay? Like I intend for you to trim these. So don't leave them floppy. I'll stop that stuff. And just trim these, trim. You really need to take the time to finish like the sealing, okay? You spend this much time doing it, like take the time to seal it and make it look nice, right? Yeah, see how cute that is? So pull your ribbon the way you want it. There's never a dull moment around here, I can tell you that. I'm going to grab names here, guys, in just a minute. After I put this on. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. See how it looks pretty even on both sides? I mean, it's not perfect, but we're pretty even. And so now you want to take your jute, flip this over, pull your pipe cleaner straight up. Take your hot glue gun, put a little hot glue down, and pop this here and let it dry. Don't stick your finger in the hot glue because it hurts. Okay. Hold this down. Okay, and then you're going to want to wrap this around so you cannot see that pipe cleaner anymore. And you can go on both sides of it. And the thing you want to look for in the middle, guys, is you kind of want to be able to see, like, see how nice that looks? Hey, Kathy Colder. See how cute that is? So flip this over. And then you're going to glue again. Glue this down. That's it. So there's zero tying to this bow, guys. No tying. I need to get my... Almost done, brother.
Okay. Mama.
Yeah, honey.
Today I got a Uxie.
A Uxie Pokemon?
In Pokemon Go.
Oh, my.
So, you know Azaro? There's Uxie, Mesprit, and Asmaro. Asmaro ran away from me.
Oh, he did.
But guess what?
What?
I forgot to take a picture of him because one of the tasks said, take a snapshot of a wild Uxie.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Oh, you did get a snap.
And I tried to catch it, but then it ran away. And I got Stardust. And then I caught it.
All right, dude.
So
Okay.
I'm 2/3. 2 more of the legendaries to go. And then I have Zygarde, Uxie. And we use Mesprit, Asmaro. And then I have 4 legendaries. Mom, Dave's lying. He has 4 shinies.
So let me show you guys how to switch this out real quick. So Pokemon is a thing in our house.
Yep.
They love Pokemon. Let me show you. We're going to put this all together. I might put the St. Pat's back up. I don't know. So
That's not St. Patrick's Day.
yeah, because and maybe put it, but I should make a second one. Okay, so I'm just going to pull my bow a little more. Spread it a little more. It's so cute. Okay, so I've got my bow. I'm gonna, okay, this side is too long. You guys know I am, oh yeah, he knows all of the Pokemon. He knows all the Pokemon, all the evolutions.
All the type, the weakness.
Okay, I like to put my bow on the left side, but you can put it, or the right side, but you can put it on any
Or the
side.
middle.
Huh?
Or the middle.
Nope, it's not in the middle.
Why?
Because I have a hole on the left and the right, but not in the middle. Look how cute that is. Okay, the bow is adorable. I feel like I haven't painted one of these live since Christmas. Is that
Yeah, that's
true?
true.
Since we did the Christmas one?
Yeah.
Nate's saying that's true. Okay, let me put...
Because that's when I got my phone. You mean like last Christmas?
I'm just setting this down, popping this in here. Let me move it over a little bit, and then I can... Look! Okay. So if you have this coming your way, you probably have the cutest Hello Spring sign ever. I mean, how cute is this, you guys? Oh my, and the ribbon. Okay, I will tell you, Susie and I stood here and we were like, we debated and debated over which ribbon to put with this kit. But I think we nailed it. I think that we picked the absolute perfect ribbon for this kit.
Mama, is
So
Susie the one
cute.
who comes on Thursdays?
Susie comes Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and she helps me pack and wrap orders.
I don't see her on Monday.
So cute. So cute. Okay, so cute.
I don't see her on.
I know you don't see her, baby. Just a minute. So, yeah, this is adorable. The colors, I will, when I list this, I'll post the colors that I used. I'll take a picture of them, too, and just so I don't forget. But, yeah, the ribbon is super cute. We really worked on picking the right ribbon to go with this sign, and I think it turned out really, really well. I have more ribbon, Kathy. I'll make a note, girl, and I'll tell, let me tell Susie. I'm going to make a note for you. She's restocking the ribbon, so I will add it. So, just there you go. Let's pick some names. It's very cute. Yes, Nate wants to pick names. Okay, Tammy Royer.
Susie.
Oh, just Kathy, just don't. We're just gonna. Don't you worry, girl.
Hold on, wait.
Kathy Coulter.
Not too bust. Anything.
Elizabeth. Jim? I don't see Jim.
Just Jim, right there. Kim
Carroll. She lives out at Buckeye Lake.
Wait, Buckeye.
I know. Penny Primo. All right.
Tom.
There's our 5. Tom, where's Tom? Tammy.
Tammy.
Oh, I got Tammy. I did put Tammy. All right, girls.
We'll see you next time. Says the birthday boy.
Yes, this one is super cute. I'll take pictures of the colors I used. So we have them. And y'all thank you so much for spending some Sunday with me. I mean, it was longer than what I thought it was. We've been live for over 2 hours, guys. This was a marathon. So
and also it snowed here.
It did snow. But
because it was really horrible roads.
But I want to make sure you guys, there's a spacer there. That was like the most important piece. But y'all, thank you for spending some of your Sunday with me. I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go feed the people, get them ready for bed. But keep crafting, y'all, and sharing and spreading joy in the world to the beautiful things you make, because the world needs your creativity. I love y'all. I'm Amy Green with Amy and Art Designs, and I will see you next time. Mwah.
Bye.
Have a blessed night. Yes.